Hi, this is the Wholesome Podcast, Wholesome B, Mitch, Spiteful Trey with a nice little hat today. Today we got Teric in the building from the White Table Talks. Y'all make sure y'all check out this show on YouTube.
Also, for me, check out the Wholesome Podcast on IG, Spotify, Twitter, YouTube, Apple Podcast. Like, comment, share, all that good shit.
Yes, please.
100%.
So today what I want to talk about is, when was the time y'all did somebody wrong?
Oh, man. So last Tuesday, I've been seeing this girl all summer, right? Mm-hmm. And I pulled up on her at her job. She worked at some bar, some wine bar. And I was writing. Nowadays I write to get my comedy out, get my stories out, get whatever out. So sometimes if I don't got my baby, I'm gonna go sit at some bar somewhere and vibe out, type my shit.
No doubt.
And she's the bartender, so sliding me Prosecco the whole time. I'm having 5, 6, I'm going through it. But I was straight though. By this time, I've been podcasting for almost 2 years and making videos for 2 years. Like my tolerance is solid. I can sit drink. I was good. Went to her place after, hit the bull one time, and bro, it went crazy. But it wasn't like a regular, like, twisted spin type situation. I went to the bathroom and sat on the ground. I'm like, I lost my mind. Lost my mind. It's over. Like, it was so fragmented, all my different thoughts. Like, I'm like, who am I? Where am I? Like, it was crazy.
That shit happened to me one time on a plane.
Where you just, broke down.
I literally thought, luckily, it was 5 in the morning and shit. I'm going to Atlanta a couple years ago and shit. I'm on a plane. I fell asleep, then woke up just fucked up for some reason, cause I did hit a pin and shit before we so dropped me off and shit. And then literally I couldn't think couldn't piece shit together. I'm like, damn, I think I'm crazy. Am I gonna be stuck like this for life?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I felt that one time.
So I'm like, is it over? Did I lose my mind? Did I really do too much? So I went into the bathroom and just started meditating. I was like, this is my only shot. This is the only thing I can do. I can focus on my breath. I can try to get out of this because, they say if you're trying to get through any experience, you can just focus on your breath. So I did that, not really going nowhere. I'm like, I'm meditating, and how am I going to get out of this? I have a son, I have a baby, I love my baby. I'm not going to lose my mind. I have my baby, I love my baby. The fucking sky opened up almost literally, and something started communicating with me. You heard? Something started talking to me. So get your shit together, do this and that. And it was the realest experience I ever had. I don't know if I spoke to God, I spoke to some alien or something, but something told me, it was the realest thing that I'm okay with seeming crazy because I know this happened. I know it happened for a fact, nice. Right?
Yeah.
It happened in this girl's bathroom, the same one I've been seeing all summer. I'm fucking throwing up, my shirt's off. She comes in there like, oh, you alright? You good?
In her bathroom.
Her bath rug is a mess. Her toilet is all, so it was a fucking mess, right? So I got my shit together. I woke up the next day, entirely different person. Entirely different person. It was I assume you guys have had mushrooms or some type of psychedelic before. No. You haven't either? Bro, psychedelics they're like medicine. It's you know how the government has weed is a Schedule 1, they treat it like it's heroin or whatever. It's the same thing with mushrooms or LSD. They're good for you, but for some reason the government doesn't want us to have it, right? So these things, they're therapeutic, they're amazing. So I had a psychedelic experience, and they do give you breakthroughs and whatever. So that happened a week ago, and I've been operating differently, and then so that moment killed my desire for drugs and alcohol. It did so much. And then the next week, bro. Yesterday.
So 2 weeks ago when you was tripping,
you got toast up every time.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, that's a rule.
I'm learning that.
That's the rule. Yeah.
So when you first met her, was when you were thrown up in the bathroom? That was a couple weeks ago.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. I met her back in exchange back in June. The one and only time I went to a club this summer. I did not go out. One and only time I went out. Pretty girl asked to come sit in the section, but she had a less than pretty friend with her. And I was in this rich nigga section with my friends. I don't know the rule of the section that my rich friend stepped away. I didn't want him to come back and I got this going on. So I'm like, you gotta come back later. We'll work it out. she happened to make her way by beautiful, and so we've been kicking it all summer. Yesterday, she and I hung out like all day long, right?
Before we finish, toast her, then we drink.
Oh yeah. Hung out from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. I blacked out around 10 p.m. You know what I mean? So that's when my memory stopped. Bro, last night, I've been knowing that I needed therapy, right? I've been knowing, a lot of us going through shit. Sometimes we have a tendency, or something will happen, something across your mind, you're like, oh, that's not normal, that's not okay, I should get help. Have either of you ever been told that you did some shit, or like did some shit that I'm like, bro, I can't believe I did that?
The most I've been thinking about it the past couple days and shit. Like the most that happened is someone told me, like, I'm real, like, it's very subtle, but someone, if I'm dealing with women, clearly they're gonna see. But they say I'm spiteful. The more I go through life and think about it, I am.
You're spiteful.
Yeah, like, yeah, I think like,
you say shit, you do shit.
No, I maybe in my demeanor and how I move afterward, like, okay, you doing like this and shit, moving woo woo woo. Okay, well, shit, it's probably like I do shit like it's very I'm very chill, but you gonna feel it type shit.
I feel that.
Yes, but someone told me like I'm spiteful, and I could honestly say I agree now. Okay. I can't say I agree.
And you're okay with it. You're working on it. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, shit get better, or it don't.
Or it don't. Nah, I mean, like, in my older 20s, it was a thing where it was a bunch of women that came around from my younger 20s just telling me how wrong I did them. Okay. Like, multiple, like, 20. like, you know, you was really, like, a messed up dude. Where it got to the point where I decided to start asking them, like, if I did something wrong with you, like, you could just tell me.
Yeah.
Where they just used to be like, no, you was just foul. Like, you was just a foul guy. And it was like, you know, we had this idea where you was nice and you was going to be nice, but you really was just bogus.
Yeah.
Just flat out.
Funny. People swear this nigga nice and he not.
But I am, though, because I don't mind acknowledging it when it's like, okay, yeah, I was bogus. Like, yeah, I know when I'm being foul, and I don't mind acknowledging. Like, no, I'm finna do some foul stuff. And I mean, most times I'm gonna be verbal about it. Like, no, this is gonna be foul, and it just is what it is. Yeah. So I don't know if that makes it more or less foul. But I mean, if I'm straightforward about it, then you got the choice to decide if you want to deal with it or not.
It's different when you're deceptive about it, but when you're like straightforward about your character or whatever, and you can take that as you will, some person's not gonna find that to be foul or whatever.
Right.
They just find.
And I think most of the time with the women I was dealing with, they just wouldn't believe me.
I think for me that's what is spitefulness. Like if I say, okay, you give a woman an option, you can move this way and this way. I ain't going to trip, but just be okay with what I do after that, and that's where they say the spite.
That's definitely spite.
Oh, okay.
Because you only making this decision on what they doing.
You trying to fuck with me, then you feel me? But you going to move a certain way, that show you ain't fucking me like you say. So like, but okay, so that's spite then. Okay, well I'm a spiteful guy.
I mean, and you said most of those women were coming from your early 20s and things, and that's when most of us are trash bags. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah,
that's what I always say. I mean, most dudes was, but I guess I give them that open door to come back and tell me that, and we'll converse about it. And I 9 times out of 10, I apologize to everybody. We're like, damn, I ain't mean to be like, I didn't understand what the effect it would have on people in their growth. Like, somebody in their younger 20s, something like that, they're growing as an adult and learning who they are. Everybody. Everybody. And if somebody comes back and tell you, was like, no, you was like the main guy I liked, and you did me wrong, and it made me look at men differently for the next decade.
Yeah, you a horrible nigga.
That's a mind fuck. That's a mind fuck for real. When
you
find out you're a source of trauma for them.
Yes.
That's a
you fucked the rest of their life on men.
Like, damn. Like, and they like, I just got to get this off my chest as a closure because I can't move forward. And it's like, damn, that shit was forever ago.
We were kids, borderline.
But it's for real, though. I mean, it's a real traumatic experience for some people who they dealt with, and how they dealt with them.
I mean, everybody. That's understandable because Boosie said, and I heard him say in a couple songs, like he been hurt since 15, been dogging women ever since. 15, that nigga like dinner 40 years.
What do y'all think is y'all reason for having to like been a person that's done dogged women badly before? What do you think y'all reasoning has been for that?
trauma and having seeing it normalized. Seeing like cheating is just so normal, like it gets joked about. I've never seen a relationship where a man would never, cheat on his woman or whatever. I aspire to be one of the guys to be like, no, I got a girlfriend. You know what I mean? But I've never really seen that before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just it being normalized and us having our own, or me having my own trauma from dealing with women or mother issues or whatever it is. But it's not. It's tough to say I'm just a bad guy. I'm just an asshole. But I'd say my reason came from trauma. But that's me.
I'm not going to use the word trauma for mine, but maybe just life experiences and shit. Like, of course, everybody growing up want a certain thing and shit, go a certain way. But me, I might be wanting shit too much my way. Like, I'm very specific and shit. Then also, shit, I seen my dad. To me, he looked like he always been a single nigga. Me, I tell you, ain't never had no mom for real, like, in the house and shit. Like, never lit, like, so it's just like, I think my shit is just from what I seen, and then if I want to shit a certain way, and you almost to that point, but not all the way, then that shit like, I fuck with you, but damn, how far can it go? Type shit. That's just me personally.
Yeah, for sure.
It may be a fucked up way of thinking, but
I mean, if that's what you normalize, your father was like a bachelor for a lot of your youth, you growing up.
He clearly said he dated before, but I ain't never seen him with one fucking person. Ever in my fucking life. I'm 30 years old. I still ain't seen that shit.
Haven't seen him with nobody or seen him with one person?
I don't know if I seen him date someone seriously in my whole life.
I see.
Have you?
I see.
No.
Yeah, see. yeah.
Oh,
2 eyes.
That's how you gonna be then, bro. That's
I almost want to be different.
Almost.
I almost want to be different.
Do you think there's a source of like your bad behavior with women in the past?
I think mine's stemming from just what was in popular culture when I was young and what I found cool. So the things that I was drawn to at a very young age was like the songs where it's gonna be like talking about whoever got the most women. Them is the movies that's all the culture I'm drawn to at a young age. I don't know why I'm drawn to that when I'm in first grade, second grade.
Yeah, that's
all I want to hear about. And that's all I'm aspiring to be like. Everybody, they see the people they're looking up to. I'm looking at all the people that's like, all they got is a bunch of women. And that's all I want to do. Right. And I'm like in kindergarten.
It doesn't get talked about how much like the music and the culture sexualizes young black men as well.
Oh, facts.
I didn't believe this shit at first, but till I got older, like I seen it with someone I knew in college and shit. How you see the Jeezy documentary when CM3 103 came.
I ain't never seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that came out and he got so infatuated and shit. Then working at the spot I work at, the kids say the music influenced my life and shit. But going back what he's saying, like even though my life, how I grew up and what I seen, all the other shit. What I seen it made sense. Even when we were young ass kids, me and him, we spent the summers together and shit, hanging out and shit. Me and him always had the same mindset, but not knowing, what's the Bill Bellamy movie? That's a great movie. He had hella hoes.
To be a player.
Yeah, how to be a player. Like that was a cool ass movie. Niggas like that was cooler than a fan.
That shit is exhausting.
But we don't. Yeah. I like exhaustion, but we don't understand, especially young, like, that shit really plays a big part of our life. I was thinking, like, nah, but, like, even when it comes to fucking kids talking about drug dealing, murder and shit, feel me, like, Young Boy and shit, and Grand Theft Auto, kids say, like, this what made me Grand Theft Auto and Young Boy, like, shit like that.
I mean, in some ways, it's easy to compartmentalize or separate like violent music because we can listen to niggas talk about shooting niggas or whatever, and that doesn't necessarily like get into your psyche because you know that you're not going to. Right. But if you listen to any the Baby song, it's just all about sex and fucking women and whatever, and then that's sort of accessible. That's something that I can kind of do,
Yeah,
I can fuck a nigga's bitch or and things like that. I can.
I remember when I was, he'll tell you, when I was younger, like this like 10 years ago, younger now, like, I was so infatuated with trying to get another nigga bitch.
That was not 10 years ago. But continue.
Yes, it was.
That shit was like
No.
that shit was last week.
No, it's definitely been years. But I don't know why. Like I can't like, cause it do be in songs and movies and shit like that. Like it just like okay, if I could do this, then you feel me? Like the horrible way of thinking, I would never do that shit now. Like now I wouldn't even want to like fuck with a nigga girl who feel me married unless I've been knowing her before he did and shit. But like
you didn't have to add that unless, bro. You didn't have to add that, but I feel what you're saying.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That still might have sounded horrible though, but
unless I knew her first. Somebody's wife, bro.
So let me ask y'all this then. So what are some of the things? Which I mean, this is kind of gonna be a weird question but it's real though. What are some of the things that encourages y'all to not do women bogus? I know, and it should. I mean, I guess it should be. Hey, just not doing bogus.
That's a good question.
I feel you.
That's a good question. Like, feel me? The older I get, niggas matured and shit. We got women in our fucking family. Like, I don't want to do women bogus and shit. We gonna fuck around niggas got daughters and shit. Like, if I got one, like, damn, like, do I want her to get, like, treated like this? Like, the older I get, like, I just like treating women well and shit. Be a nice ass, cool ass nigga and shit, cause it back in my mind, like, do I want someone treating my grandma like this, or my aunts, or my family, mom and shit, or my sisters, or my cousins? Like, I don't want that. So if we got women in our family, you want them to get treated well and shit. Like, why not treat other women well? Cause that's someone's sister, daughter, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, whatever, mom and shit, like.
I think that you gotta sort of compartmentalize or separate, because sometimes you deal with a woman because you can, or because she's accessible, or because she's pretty or whatever, and they're liable to get fucked over. You know, that's the type where it's like, it's whatever. My fault.
You good.
But like fucked over, it's different ways I see being fucked over.
Absolutely, a million
like,
ways.
if I'm just fucking you, I personally don't think that getting fucked over because I'm treating you nice. But still, women it is. I know. I can see from a woman's point of view, it is fucking you over. But mentally, I don't think it is. I'm treating you well. We're hanging out. We're doing good shit. We fucking and shit. I don't think you're my girlfriend though. That happened. Some women hated me because of that. Even though I kept the G Street, this is all going to be. They think they're going to change a man and shit. You don't treat them well, doing nice shit, whatever. We get our nails done together and shit, like manicure, pedicure vibes. But I don't want to commit and shit because you not the person I want to commit to. Yes, of course they're going to feel like I'm wasting their time and shit because they think it changes. So I understand that part too.
I'm glad you mentioned commitment, because that brings you to the other side of the woman that would encourage you not to fuck them over, like you were asking about. The type that has potential for that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The type that has the face, and she has the personality, and she has the voice and the mind or the humor, the whatever that she has. That's the type that's going to make me feel like I probably shouldn't play around with this one, because if I lose this, I'm going to be fucked, because this ain't too easy to find. The cute one that's sort of accessible, find those everywhere and anywhere, but the type that, like, you don't even want to risk fucking that up, those are hard to come by. So that's what encouraged me to want to be good and be careful with her, and that's what I had until I threw her out yesterday.
Right, no doubt.
Yep,
no doubt. No, I think for me, I mean, it changes, of course, as you get older. But I mean, the one thing that's always been in the back of my mind since day one, like, to not make me be just overly the top two bogus, is just, I've always been scared of what's the karma that's gonna come with it. Where it's like, damn, if I've been doing all this, because I truly believe where it's like, you get out what you put in. So if I'm doing this shit gonna come back at some point in life.
Yeah.
How's it gonna come back? I don't know. What's it gonna look like? I don't know. But it's gonna hit, and I'm gonna be salty to the mug because I've been out here ripping and running, acting a fool. It's like, fuck, I know I got some bad karma coming my way.
I ain't never believed in karma.
For real?
No, I believe in that shit wholeheartedly.
Because the shit that I done got away with, or some of the shit that, like, you know, people have gotten away with, and like,
but look, karma. I feel like karma work like this. Even if it don't come out on you, it might come out on your kids or some shit.
Kids.
Ooh,
like,
shit.
yeah, like
I believe in that too.
If it don't happen to you, your life and shit, like, it's gonna come out even if you don't fully feel the facts. You be like, damn, why later down the line certain shit happening? Why is shit happening to me?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Boy, that makes me sick. If my son gonna get cheated on all the time because I did people dirty, you know what I mean? I hope not.
But that's how I think of it. That's how I think
Yeah.
where it's like, damn, I would be sick. That makes me want to treat people better. I guess that's a selfish way to want to treat people better, but shit, that shit make me
whatever
act right.
puts you to be a better person. And also, I feel like it's hard to do, but as men, maybe we should be more disciplined within ourselves. Maybe, if we could, we know we don't want to wife the woman and shit. Maybe we shouldn't fuck on her and just be disciplined and fuck with or just court the women we will just take seriously, because like the beginning of the conversation, that's how we'll negate a lot of heartache and shit, like how women come back, you don't fuck up a whole woman life. And I do
not say it like that.
we should, like, the older I get, I wish we, like, as men in general, not black men, because black men don't cheat and shit, but like just men in general, we should change the narrative, or like even like how we tell the little jits and shit, like it's okay to have one woman, it's okay to treat these women right and shit, and like don't get caught up in the facade of having hella bitches and shit, but shit, it's the life we live in.
And I would agree with that if it was 10 years ago. Only reason why I said it is because the way the culture has shifted now.
It's
tough. It's tough, and it's a lot of women that don't necessarily want that for themselves.
Cause they got hurt too much.
Not necessarily. It's women coming into the game like that. They ain't even had a chance to be hurt yet. They just coming in like, no, I don't want that sole monogamous thing for themselves, where they want the multiple niggas. It's like, as a nigga,
I'm just saying,
how can I only want one of you want two?
Yeah. I'm just saying that to push the culture forward. I definitely want 2 women in my life.
And I'm saying women want 2 men now.
Yeah.
It'd be stuff like that where it's like, that's where the culture is. It's like, I guess it's balancing out.
Yeah, but it makes it a tough game and shit.
That shit I cannot handle, and it's more common now.
Even though you can't handle, no matter what, it's gonna happen regardless.
What, ethically non-monogamous women?
Yeah, like
say they want to date.
It's gonna be super rare,
man.
and like if you find that, it's gonna be mainly women who already got kids and shit.
What?
Well, not 100%, but a lot of them are the ones who already got kids.
A lot of ones that are non-monogamous.
No, who are monogamous.
Oh, no, it's some ones that's monogamous that's not, but they ain't got no kids.
No, it is. Till they get their heart hurt.
And then they not monogamous no more.
Yeah, that shit happened like 10 years later.
Boy, it's scary out here. Boy, it's scary.
This is a new day and age.
Yeah, you gotta adjust and survive.
Adjust and survive, yeah. Got to make the adjustment.
What did shit called a damn natural selection, Darwin effect? One of those things, like, feel me? We just adapt into the life we live. It's our culture. Like it is what it is. You get with it or you get hurt. You ain't gonna get love. You are gonna get hurt.
Nah, I can't adapt to that. I want the type of chick that's loyal during the talking stage. You know what I mean?
Why you win? We all want that. That where the source of hurt come in. We all want that, but is it realistic? Are we loyal to the talking stage?
It can be. If like I said, they're in these 2 pockets. The type that has potential and like she has the face and the voice and the personality.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
so whatever.
That go back to what I'm saying. It's not realistic to, feel me, have a woman loyal in the talking stage if we ain't loyal in the talking stage, because it like, that's why I'm spiteful. Okay, I'm going to give you can move like this and move like this.
Go ahead, finish it.
Yeah, if you ain't doing what I want and you trying to move forward, what's wrong with me to think? But I'm be spiteful anyway. I don't give a fuck. It ain't fair, but that's what it is.
But why should she be loyal in talk stage? Like,
I don't think she should, even though I want her to.
Why want her to?
Because I said so.
Because
that's not the reason.
If you view yourself as an opportunity, I view myself and the potential to be in a relationship with me as an opportunity. So while you're in this, don't entertain no other nonsense, because you know none of those niggas are as good as me. I don't want.
But how does she know?
Niggas out here.
She doesn't know unless she entertain them niggas.
You gonna find out. See, and I hope I stand out like that, and that's what I'm hoping for. There have been times.
But what if you don't?
But you can't stand out against you if she's not talking to nobody. Who you standing out against?
Because she's grown. She's grown. She has a history. So hopefully, the way I operate, the way I speak, or something of the story would make her say, "This guy's kind of dope." You know what I mean?
Women get tricked all the time. They so easy to trick.
This is. I mean, like they do get tricked because we can be manipulative. They can be as well. But like, have you ever met a woman and started talking to someone and like been excited about it? Like wanted to wake up and text her and like all this other shit. That's what I want on the
That's like I'm saying, niggas had it, but like, feel me? we all wish they were loyal on the talking stage, but like they're women, they got hella options, and like you said, they need to explore it. I don't want them to.
I don't wish for them to be. I don't want them or wish them to be loyal in the talking stage. To me, it don't make. Like how you saying, how you feel like you're the opportunity. I feel the same way. So guess what? Talk to them so you see how much of an opportunity this is.
I feel that.
Because how else you gonna see if you just talking to me? You gonna wonder like, them niggas look like they might be doing more, but I don't. She don't know unless she go talk to them. Go have a conversation. Go figure it out.
I feel that.
It's the conversation gonna end up being short because you gonna realize what it is.
That's one way to look at it.
Talk to the niggas. Don't fuck the niggas.
That's
whatever really I mean. But they gonna do that anyways.
Oh man.
Do whatever come with it and find out what's better. I mean, that's part of talking. Do what come with it and find out what's better. Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, like I said, I
is.
know I'm selfish, so I know I don't want it to happen, but I know it will, so I can't be mad at it. But
I encourage you. Talk to whoever, because I feel like I'm better.
I've
been watching the Mike Tyson show. Don King be rhyming, so I had to, that was kind of a rhyme.
I love it. Yeah, I fuck with it. I like
but so I really encourage it. But I guess I'm not mad at nobody that says, be loyal during this stage. But to me, it's just like, I don't understand.
I want her laying on her belly on the phone, kicking her feet up, texting me.
She can do that and still talk to the next man, too.
No, the fuck she can't. How? No,
they do it all the time. I know bitches be talking 3, 4, 7 niggas at once.
You got to realize they got their favorite, so you might be their favorite. You're the one they're going to give the real energy to. Right. These other ones, they just, they might just
You got to be realistic, too. Like, women look good. Hella niggas be shooting. Niggas even shoot at the ugly bitches. Like,
but that's not a good enough reason for them to want to talk to other people just because they look good, just because niggas are shooting.
I'm just saying, like, they're going to have a plethora of niggas talking to them trying to be the only one. That's what I'm saying. They look good at any time, so niggas going to try to know them, figure them out. Just like you think, she's special to you, she might be special to the
But that don't mean that she got to entertain it just because
of course not. But it don't mean she won't. She ain't got to. But then she gonna figure out, something intrigues her about this nigga. So she gonna figure out and entertain it till, this nigga boring, lame, whatever. Like, you feel me? It is what it is.
Yeah, no, I encourage all that. Go ahead, talk to who you want to talk to, regardless of who's shooting your shot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I respect it, and that's one way to look at it. Sometimes I let them prove to themselves that I'm the best one versus me being so insistent about it and just hoping that I'm great. But at the same time, if you coming over here, you're going to like it over here, so don't even.
And, I mean, with the method I'm saying, sometimes you lose out. It just is what it is. It's just part of the game.
Cutting them off is hard for me.
Sometimes, but when you playing it spicy like that, like, hey, go talk to who you want to talk to, they might cut you off. Don't get it twisted. The nigga that got cut off, like.
And that. Like, some scammer nigga that, like, I don't
hey, scammer nigga, drug dealer, NBA player.
It's hard to compete with them niggas. Like, they bad bigger.
Them niggas tough to compete with, but they are, but they're not because
niggas got bad I got bad personality. My bag just ain't there.
And they probably gonna cut their off in a couple weeks. It's like, well, now what?
Yeah.
Oh man, that would make me sick.
But no, I like when women spin the block, but then you low key might try to wipe that hoe and shit. Like, she unwipeable now. I'm still fucking her, but she unwipeable.
Unwipeable. Unfortunately.
You find us so we can kick it. We still take trips and shit. But I ain't gonna be with you.
So that's that spiteful stuff they be talking about. Why you can't be with her now?
Yeah.
Because of what? What you said?
She must be ruined. That's what I'm taking. Like,
when I try to give you a chance, that's when I wanted to take you seriously.
Right.
So since you went away, I'm glad you came back. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you came back. Let's hang out. But you tainted me.
She's tainted?
Yeah.
Huh?
How would she be tainted though? It's not like it's not like she came to you a virgin, ain't never talked to nobody.
I said she tainted me at my view of like, I want to take you seriously, but you went and then you feel me like.
Why is your view changed though? She's still the same person.
Should have fucked me first quarter.
Why?
Because I said so.
She found somebody she thought was better.
And no, her bad.
And that's why she's fucked up. And that's why it's
But what's wrong with that though?
Nothing. I said we still can hang out.
If she come back and say, you know what, I was wrong, you was better.
We can hang out for the rest of her life.
I've never heard in my life a woman say I was wrong.
Well, women ain't never been accountable.
Yeah.
But
we said that before. Women don't take accountability.
I've never heard that.
Women will never take account. I'm glad you said that.
It never happened.
Yeah, that will never ever in life happen. But no, there's nothing wrong. You thought he was better. I'm cool with that. That's
Clearly, it's something. You can't say it's nothing wrong to say, but you know what? I'm gonna never do this with you. That's mean there's something wrong.
No, I didn't. You'll never be my girlfriend.
That means there's something wrong.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Because I still want to hang out with you for the rest of your life.
But they won't be your girl. But there's nothing wrong. That doesn't make any sense.
You could be my friend for life. Let's take trips. Let's hang out.
That means there's something wrong there.
No, shit.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it does.
Ain't nothing wrong,
but you can't be my girl though.
Yeah, you should have.
You could have, but you can't now. Nothing's wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong, but you can't now.
No, it's just like you made your choice. Now I'm making my choice. That's all. It's just choices. Life full of them.
Valid.
You are the Spike King. You Spike King Jr.
Wait, y'all got no Spike.
Y'all Spike Lee. Dr. Spike.
Yeah. So women, shit like that, I understand why they might deem me spiteful, but like.
That's directly spiteful.
But how, I don't see it being wrong if I say we could literally hang out for the rest of your fucking life.
I'm not saying it's wrong of you. I'm saying what has she done wrong to make you now view her in a way that she could no longer ever be in a relationship with you?
Don't go shopping if I'm in the cart. You know what I mean? You
Oh,
don't want to
gosh.
go. If you got me, what the fuck are you
my
shopping for? You know what I mean? That means, to me, that says you're going to continue to shop. That means if you have this opportunity with me now, you see who I am and you're intrigued, you're interested.
Yeah.
And then later on, and you're still looking around, what's that about? What's going on with him? That's going to persist.
If you want to shop. I prefer you not to shop, but you want to shop. But you shopping, I'm not buying.
That's wild. So how about y'all? Y'all don't...
Unless be like, you one of my girlfriends. You're not going to be the only one. You one of them.
I don't. When I got one that's in this basket that I talked about earlier, I'm not doing no shopping. All my other female friends or whatever get upset with me when I find one that goes on this side because I'm silent.
Okay.
Because I disappear every time because if I could be a little in the top
Okay,
of the stage,
fair
I
enough.
am.
That's fair then. So you don't believe in the idea of like always looking for something better?
Absolutely not. You know, like if they're, like I said, on this side and they're just cute and accessible, sure, there can be a ton of those because all of them are free to shop around as they want.
No doubt.
And whatever. But this side, no, I'm going to be careful with this. So you can play around over here, but on that side, all of them got to go. But
Nah, so for me, I think it's 100% natural to always be looking for somebody better. I think that's natural to me, in my mind. What you think, Trey? Because you don't believe in it.
Not if you like the potential of this thing. You need to stop looking once you have this thing, because once you start looking, that shows it decreases the quality of other things. Your text quality, your text speed, your availability, all these things go down when you have
women be noticing everything.
You know what I mean? And then if you like her, you're going to notice some shit too. You're going to notice, her text change or some shit like that. So the quality of things change when you're doing all that. So I want you to be fully invested, which can be dangerous. And I get that. It can be unfortunate because women can be fully invested and nigga do them dirty.
I depend, but I'm more on the side as continue shopping and shit. But definitely, as all niggas, we done lost out.
How you keep saying continue shopping, but if you shop, I'm not gonna fuck with you that seriously.
I'm a nigga, it's different. It's double standard. It's not fair. It's life. I'm okay to admit it's double standard. It's not fair, but that's what it is as a man. It's a horrible way of thinking, but it's life. It's life. It's fucked up, and that's how I think. But yeah, so anyways, like I was saying, so I'm more on the side of, as a man, to continue shopping and shit. But nigga done lost out, in the past couple years, I had one solid one and shit, but she was doing too much, didn't even want nigga doing podcasts and shit. But she
gotta go.
Yeah, she definitely left. But she, but she the most one, okay, it make most sense, but when it's on that other shit, can't rock with you and shit. But otherwise, yeah, as a nigga, I'm continue shopping. And then the more as a nigga I elevate, if we dealing with women who ain't trying to elevate or have an open mind to be a better person like me, that's an anchor. You drag me down. You ain't got real goals and aspiration. You just want to be a basic woman. Which
great example. So if she does the same within her dating while she's dating you, you're going to treat her differently, though.
Yeah.
Even though that's what you want.
I just said
You want an ambitious woman, but if she ambitious within dating, it's a problem.
I said double standards. I ain't say shit.
Okay, you did say it's double standards.
Life ain't fair.
You did.
Didn't know you spin a block. Like, you tried it out, but you're spinning the block now. Just know what it is. The ball is in my court.
If you keep shopping when you're dealing with me, it shows me that you don't recognize a good opportunity. You know what I mean? I need you to be
That happens sometimes. Though.
Yeah, it happens, and I'm okay with that. But
happens.
don't be mad at how I react to that. And I'm
100%.
not reacting. I don't deem it malicious or spiteful, even though it technically is, because I still will spend time with you. We still could hang out. We still could go on trips, but you're not going to be my girlfriend. But I care about you.
Listen, hey, I got something that can spin the block right now, and we could start over from scratch. Like, it's all good. Pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
There's a couple like that for sure.
Don't matter.
We'll pick up where we left off because we weren't together when you left anyways.
Oh, that's a trigger. We weren't together. We aren't together, bro. These city girls are killing me, bro. This whole summer, man. They're all effing up this summer.
Fuck nigga free.
Oh my god. I can't even handle. I got hit with the we not even together type shit so many times. Well, not a lot of times this summer.
The only reason I got hit with that because I hit them with that shit first. So.
But I support that, though. I support that with them. That's
But
why.
it hit different when they hit you with the same shit you told them.
What? It don't hit different if you ain't asking them to be loyal while y'all just talking because y'all not together. Just like I would tell a chick the same things. Don't be asking me to do no crazy shit like being loyal while we talking.
If I wake up with your head on my chest, if we sleep together, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Women will do all that, bro.
Because niggas will sleep with multiple women.
Women do the same shit, so.
But it's all.
Yeah, no, I ain't saying nothing wrong. Yeah, like
It go
no,
both
I'm talking about
ways.
him. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
If you doing it, they gonna do that shit.
That shit kills me.
I know women
got a
who be
glimpse.
sleep with niggas, different niggas back to back, like.
Oh my
and
god.
like, and they gonna make sure you feel like the only one, even though you're not.
So you feel like Cisco and Drew Hills.
I suppose, yeah.
You know, somebody sleeping in your bed. You mad because they messing with her head and they in your spot.
Exactly. No, I don't like that shit at all. I get made to feel like I'm it, and I get it. This summer taught me what women be going through and how niggas will make them feel like they're it. They're it. And then once it comes down and you have some expectations, they're like, we're not even together.
Because y'all not, though.
What I gotta delete my Tinder for? We not together.
You got to just mind your own business. Like, it ain't your business what she got going on. Ignore it. Mind your own. Protect your heart.
If you tell me to leave it in, don't tell me we not together. All right? And that's just that. You know what I mean? That's a law. That should be legal, but I don't make the rules of Minnesota.
No, you don't. Let's tell stuff.
Cheers to loyalty.
No, actually, this is a cheers to the one rule we all agree with, and that's that black men don't cheat.
Black men do not cheat.
We appreciate Teric, White Table Talks, for coming through today to the Wholesome Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all check him out, White Table Talks.
Yeah,
Please
check
check
him
me
out.
out.
Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, IG. You feel me? Apple Podcasts, all that shit. White Table Talks, the Wholesome Podcast, all that.
Check me out.